The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And the Lions
back to throw. Stafford. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. At the play action, Stafford. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
complete to Taylor.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Swift, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to let this go deep for Lee, and that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
13 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
Detroit.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Lions 14, Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will make it into the end zone. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30, past the 20, 10.
Come on, bring
and
it,
he
baby,
takes
bring
it
it.
all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back, so that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hand off to Thompson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Danny Shelton made the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Jaguars nothing.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They give it here to Thompson. 7 yards there and a first. First down.
Thompson. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Back again, the ball.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run with Thompson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Thompson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
For the running back.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Armstead. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
The tackle made.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Minshew. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Minshew sets to throw. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's complete to Jones. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. on 2nd and 9. Stafford, he'll find Swift out of the backfield. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
18 yards. First down, Detroit.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Stafford.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Once again, it's Swift. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Lions.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Caught by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, Detroit.
Back to the running game with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kalen Balaj. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go with Thompson again. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move.
Brought down at the
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. His big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Josh Allen able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Stafford on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Joe Schobert.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Stafford for the catch made by Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 31.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Complete.
T.J. Hockenson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Lions 31, Jaguars 6.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
To kick off for Detroit.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, a run with Thompson. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And Eifert has it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
37-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
43-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Completes it to Lee. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing out.
You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Lions,